A Texas teenager who fatally stabbed a 17-year-old track athlete from a rival team has been sentenced to 35 years in prison. Karmelo Anthony had claimed he was defending himself during that confrontation with Austin Metcalf last year. Multiple people testifying that there was a heated exchange between Anthony and the victim. Anthony did not testify during his trial. There has been lots of discussion about this case on social media in racial terms, but prosecutors and defense attorneys both said the case had nothing to do with race.
Y'all let me know in the chat, man. What's up, man? Y'all know, hey, let me know, man. Was justice really served yesterday, man? Hey, man, they gave that boy 35.
Really want my spot, come put your life up on the line. Yeah, if they ain't by that paper, you ain't getting no reply. Shout out my nigga Goonie, yeah, you know he keep that fire. Ain't worried about these haters, I got bigger fish to fry. I'm tryna be the best, I can't settle for no tie. I just hit the plug, I just read up on supply. I don't sell no plug.
Y'all let me know in the chat, man. What's up, man? Y'all know, hey, let me know, man. Was justice really served yesterday, man? Hey, man, they gave that boy 35. They gave that 35. Y'all think was that fair? Was that too much? Y'all think he should have, he should have, you know what I mean, not get locked up? What y'all feel, man? Y'all feel like he's innocent? You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel, man? How y'all feel? Y'all let me know in the chat real quick, man. What's up, man? Y'all talk to me, chat. Talk to me, chat. What's the deal, man? I want to hear what y'all got to say, man. I want to hear how y'all feel, man. How y'all feel about the whole thing. Whoa. You said God should have gotten the death penalty, eye for an eye. Okay. Who else we got? What else we got? I mean, I see the poll out, you know. Let me see, watching from New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans. Wow, what's the deal, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to all my people from New Orleans, man. You know what it is. It's going down, baby. The whole South. Shout out to the whole South, man. Yes, sir, man. Y'all let me know what's up. What we talking about? Hey, man, we talking about was justice really served yesterday, man. They gave that boy 35. Do y'all feel like that was too much? Not enough? You said not enough, he'll be out in 15. Okay, let me see. It said at the very least, second-degree murder. At the very least, okay. You say, I think 35 wasn't enough. Okay, in case it's open, certain people are spreading false narratives that are making it an issue. Okay. And parents should be in prison as well. Okay. I feel y'all, man. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, it's a messed up situation, dog. You know what I'm talking about? It's a messed up situation for both of them. You know what I'm talking about? One kid lost, you know what I'm saying? One kid was unalive. The other kid, you know, is locked up for a long time away from his people. You know what I'm talking about? So both parents lost their child. You know what I'm talking about? In a way, you feel me? In a way, you know? But, you know, I know a lot of people got mixed emotions, man. I know a lot of people, you know, putting all type of narratives out there, you feel me? And it's sad, you feel me? It's sad, dog. It's sad, you know, it's never right. It's never a good time. It's never a right time to, you know, unalive anybody, you feel me? You know, it's just a crazy situation, man. It's a crazy situation, man. Yeah, man. You know, I feel like, you know, because he was facing 5 to 99. You know what I'm talking about? He was facing 5 to 99. Let me tell you one thing about Texas, man. One thing about Texas, as y'all know, Texas don't play. And Texas is very, very strict when it comes to, like school grounds, you know what I'm talking about? Because school grounds are considered drug-free, you know, weapons-free, you know what I'm talking about? And, so, like, I think that's why it went up to first-degree murder, you know what I'm talking about? Because it happened on school grounds, you know what I'm talking about? You know, when I was in high school, man, let me tell y'all a little story one time, little story for your mind. Yeah, man. Look, man, when I was in high school, man, I ain't gonna lie, I used to get into a lot of trouble, bro. Hey, I was trapping. I started trapping at 13 years old, you feel me? So I was in the streets, you know what I'm talking about? You know, I remember when I caught my first case, I was still in high school, y'all. I had just turned 18 years old. You know what I'm talking about? I had just turned 18. I had got my first I was, I was trapping, man. I was trapping it out, y'all. I was trapping it out, man. I was trapping it out. You know what I'm talking about? I used to keep my, look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be in a lot of stuff when I was in high school, man. When I was in high school, I used to get into a lot of trouble. So I used to keep something on me. You know what I'm talking about? I used to keep something on me. Somebody, if I ain't have it on me, I had it in my car. You feel me? I was 17 years old with a car, my own car, man. I bought my own car. I was trapping since 13, so I had money, I made a little, I had a little run, you feel me? Anyways, like I was saying, I caught my case, man. I just turned 18, a couple months away from graduating, you feel me? Caught my first case, man, my first dope charge. I got snitched on, you know what I'm talking about, by somebody that I thought that was supposed to be my partner, you feel me? Anyways, I got snitched on, whoop. You know what I'm talking about? I had about a couple OZs, you feel me, over that or that Snow White or that white girl, you feel me? I had a couple of them, you know what I'm talking about? On me, you feel me? Yeah, man, I got caught up or whatever, you feel me? Anyways, I was facing 10 to 99. I was facing 10 to 99, man. You know what I'm talking about? In high school, they were charging me as an adult, you feel me? They was charging me as an adult in high school, facing 10 to 99. You know what I'm talking about? I had a lot of, you know what I'm talking about? I had a lot on me, man. It was one of the biggest busts in the high school at that time, you feel me? So I was looking at 10 to 99, and that's only because it happened on school grounds. See, when things happen on school grounds, the charge automatically amplifies. You know what I'm talking about? It goes up. Like Texas is very strict about things that happen on school grounds. You know what I'm talking about? So when that happened, when the situation happened with the both young men, you know what I'm talking about? The both young men, man. It's a tragic, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's a tragic, man. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to see it happen, bro. I hate that it happened, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I hate that it happened, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because one should have, got in somebody's face and put their hands on him, and the other shouldn't have done what he did. You feel me? He should have just boxed it out, or whatever. But hey, kids make mistakes. Remember when you were 17 years old, man, and growing up in the environment that he grew up in. I grew up in that same type of environment, in the ghetto, in the hood, Fifth Ward, Nickel City. As y'all know it, that's bloody nickel. You feel me? Like it's not a walk in the park growing up in Fifth Ward. You know what I'm talking about? It's not a walk in the park, bro. It's not. So, shut your mark ass up, wholesale. Ain't nobody went to no damn private school. Hey, but good one though, good one. Yeah, but anyways, like I was saying, bro, it's a tragedy, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like growing up in that type of environment, man, you gonna rock. If you're into a lot of if you're into trouble, if you get into trouble, man, you're gonna walk around with something on you, bro. And from the looks of it, the weapon that he had, it looked like one of them Boy Scouts pocket knife things. You know what I'm talking about? But I think because it happened on school grounds, I think that's what amplified the charge. You know what I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure if it would have happened like outside of school grounds, off of school grounds, you know what I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure if it would have happened off of school grounds, he probably would have got manslaughter, bro. He would have got manslaughter. But because it happened on school grounds, the charge amplified, dog. And Texas don't play around. Texas do not play around, man. They do not play around, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Texas is very strict when it comes to, to things happening on school grounds. You know what I'm talking about? Like Texas is very strict on that. So, like, you can make the excuse. People can make the excuse that it wasn't no big knife. It was a pocket knife with a whoop. But like I said, man, when things happen on school grounds, the charge always amplifies. You know what I'm talking about? It amplifies, man. So that's why he wasn't gonna get manslaughter. They kept it at murder one. You know what I'm talking about? they kept it at murder one. You feel me? So like, you know what I'm saying? How am I a rat? How am I a rat, man? I ain't never been no rat shit ever. I ain't never been no rat, homeboy. Freestyle photo studio. Yeah, man. I ain't never been a rat. You ain't. Hey, man. Hey, good luck with that. Anyways, man. Hey, but yeah, man. You know, like you know, a kid lost his life. Another kid lost his freedom. But he'll still be able to get out someday. You know what I'm talking about? You know, he was facing 5 to 99. Bro, that's very tricky, especially when it's happening in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, you know, it's like I said, it happened on school grounds, so the charge amplified. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, you know, it's a tragic, man. It's a tragic thing to see. It's a shame. You know, we lost 2 good kids. You know what I'm talking about? That could have done something for themselves. Could have been something. You know what I'm talking about? That could have been something. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, look, we just need to learn to get along, y'all. We need to learn to get along and stop spreading all this hate and division, bro. You know, people want to make it a race thing. People want to, you know, put out stupid ass narratives. You know what I'm talking about? Crazy narratives. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, you said good kids don't murder people. Nah, but I don't think he was trying to, bro. I really don't think that was his you know, his, like, I don't think he woke up that morning, bro. Like, it's a lot of things that I agree with, it's a lot of things that I don't agree with. You know what I'm talking about? One thing that I don't agree with is that I don't believe that he woke up that morning with the intention to kill somebody, to unalive somebody. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nah. You feel me? He did not get up, you know what I'm talking about, with the intention of hurting somebody. I'm just saying, man, look, all of us wasn't there, bro. We wasn't there. We really can't say nothing. You know what I'm talking about? We really, you know what I'm talking about? We really can't, you know, we really can't say, well, you know, what, you know, how the whole thing developed. You know what I'm talking about? You wasn't there. You wasn't there. You wasn't there. You wasn't there. I wasn't there. Dude right there, he wasn't there. Him in the chat wasn't there. Wasn't nobody there. None of us was there. All we know is what we know is what they tell us. That's all we know. You know what I'm talking about? That's all we know, bro. And if you know one thing about Texas, man, Texas is very rugged. You feel me? The Texas laws are very strict. That's why I said they weren't finna drop it to manslaughter. Now, if it would have happened off school grounds, he probably would have been able to get manslaughter. You know what I'm talking about? But since it happened on school grounds, the charge amplifies. That's why they gave him murder one. Like I said, man, one kid lost his life. It's a shame. My condolences go out to his family. You know what I'm talking about? Prayers for his family. And the other lost his freedom for a long time, for a long minute. But he'll still be able to get out he'll still be able to get out, man, one day. But it's a shame that he got to go through that. You know, he made a mistake, man. He made a mistake, bro. I feel like if you 17 years old, you make crazy ass mistakes, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, I don't believe that kid woke up that day ready to murk somebody. Hey, man, y'all can make it a race thing all y'all want. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all can make it a race thing all y'all want, but that's not finna justify anything. Making it about a race is not finna justify nothing. Nothing. At all, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all can hate Goonie for keeping it real. You know what I'm talking about? Reverse the shoes, then what? Reverse the shoes, then what? What? The law is the law. You know what I'm talking about? And whatever you do, whenever you break the law and get caught, or turn yourself in, whatever you want to call it, there's consequences, man. to that. That's it. Can't go around murking people and think that, you're not gonna get any time. You feel me? So I'm just saying, man, y'all really gotta really look in the mirror, man. Y'all really gotta look in the mirror. And if y'all making it about a race thing, a skin color thing, a black versus white thing, y'all tripping, man. Y'all really being distracted, really, for real. Y'all really being distracted, bro. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. I love all my supporters. I love everybody that's be tuning in, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just keeping it real, and that's all I try to do is keep it real. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, look, man. I feel for both. I feel they paying both for them. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is, man. Like, hey, say, man. Hopefully, they do right by Karmelo. His family. Hopefully they do right by Karmelo, and whatever they got going on with the fundraising and all that. With the GoFundMe or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, if you on the side of Karmelo, hey man, go show that man some love, man. Put some money on these books. You know what I'm talking about? And if you're on the side of Austin, then just send condolences to his family. You feel me? Just send the condolences to his family. Like I said, both families lost a son. There's no winners. You know what I'm talking about? There's no winners. You sure right about that. Both families lost a son. There's no winners. Nobody won. You know what I'm talking about? But, hey, man, that's all I got to say about that. And that's the bottom line. Because Goonie say so. Now, let's go, baby. Let's go.
Baby, just stop playing, yeah. Baby, just stop playing. Said she wanna be famous, yeah. Said she wanna be famous. Hey, baby, just stop playing. Said she wanna be famous. Like I don't have the time for games, but I ain't got no patience. Remember all them times them niggas kicked me to the pavement. They telling me to switch, but nigga, I won't never change it. They wanna see me fail, them niggas mad because I made it. They switch up for the money, swear to God it's so amazing.